My father-in-law told me to destroy a hard drive. He said, don't snoop. But what I found inside changed everything. Last Sunday, my 58-year-old father-in-law looked me dead in the eye. He said, just put a drill through the hard drive. Don't snoop. He handed me an old Dell laptop. It was covered in dust. I'm a 29-year-old who works in data recovery, so naturally I didn't listen. Here's the context. My father-in-law, Greg, has been bleeding us dry for 5 years. My wife, who is 28, is a saint, but her dad is a recovering gambling addict. He claims he's living on Social Security scraps. We've delayed buying a house and having kids, because we're paying his rent every other month. I took the laptop to my lab. I booted the drive in a sandbox environment. It was mostly filled with sketchy browsing history. I ignored that. But then I saw it, hidden in a system folder, a wallet.dat file from late 2011. My heart stopped. I ran a brute force script on it. The password was pathetic, my wife's childhood nickname plus 123. It opened, it wasn't empty. It held 112 Bitcoin. I almost threw up on my keyboard. At today's prices, that is generational wealth. He bought it for pennies a decade ago. He clearly forgot about it. Or thought it was gone forever when the motherboard fried in 2015. Here is where my blood boils. 2 days later, Greg comes over for dinner. He's eating my steak, drinking my good bourbon, and sobbing to my wife that the bank is foreclosing on his trailer. He said, I just need $4,000, honey, or I'm on the street next week. My wife looked at me, tears in her eyes. She was silently begging me to approve the transfer from our emergency fund. I'm sitting there with a USB stick in my pocket, worth millions, money that belongs to the man begging for crumbs. If I hand it over, he'll gamble it away in a month, or lie and say it's not his. If I tell my wife, she'll hate him for the financial abuse, or hate me for snooping. But technically, he instructed me to destroy the drive. He abandoned the property. It was trash. I didn't transfer the rent money. I walked out of the house to cool off. Now my wife is sleeping in the guest room. She's calling me heartless for not helping her dad. I moved the coins to a cold wallet I control. Am I the villain if I keep it and just pay his bills anonymously? Or do I owe a millionaire beggar his fortune back?
Am I the a-hole here? What would you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments.